Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Crazy World We Die In. Now, I've been making these videos for a few months now, and I must admit, I think one of the things that I've neglected is probably some of the crazy stories out there. And I was waiting for a story where I could talk about, discuss, and show you guys how mad this world is. So I found it, and it's made me laugh. It's not a laughing matter, but it's made me laugh. So let me show you. Really, this video is for the guys. And it's just about, we joke about certain things, but you got to take care of yourself. You got to look after yourself. You got to have a bit of pride, and you really got to take notice of your bodies and don't let things build up. Don't let things happen. Right, so this was in Taiwan. So I saw this story, and this relates to something which happened on the 14th of March. So something quite recent as well. And as you can see, the headline there, doctors were shocked when they discovered a 30-year-old build-up. And you could read the rest of the headline. And I mean, I've got so many questions, which do I really want to know the answer? No, but as a man, I just can't understand certain things. So let's look into it. Oh man. Okay, so he was a married man, first of all. That brings a whole bunch of questions to itself. I mean, why weren't things noticed beforehand? Don't get me wrong, you can be married and it doesn't mean that you have to be involved like that. It could well be that the last time that he was maybe involved with his spouse was 30 years ago. But yeah, so as you can see, so let's look at the first line. Rushed to hospital after seeing chunks fall from his bits. Okay, so I mean, I don't know what would have gone through his mind seeing that. I've seen enough films, I've seen enough horror movies, and I would literally think that, yeah, I actually don't know. I actually don't know what would go through my mind. I would probably just break down and cry. I would literally just fall on the floor and be in tears. Crazy. So he's gone to hospital. He's done the right thing. Cool, because some of us guys, we don't like to do that. We like to try and handle things ourselves. So he's gone to hospital. Doctors have checked it out and they've seen that he's got 30-year-old smegma. Okay, I've said it. And he was taking a shower, he felt pain, and then a bit of hardened dirt began to fall. I mean, I just want to know, didn't you not check or notice beforehand that something was up? That your bits were turning into, you were literally turning into the Thing from Marvel Comics, and all of a sudden, it's taken for, a chunk of it to fall down for you to say, hey, there's a problem here. He had mistaken them from kidney stones. I've never had kidney stones. I don't know if you can. I've never had hardened smegma, so yes, I guess I will never be in a position to compare. So when they've examined our chap, they've pulled back what they need to pull back, and they've discovered what is described here as revolting accumulation of sickly yellow-brown. Okay, Dr. Chen, he's cleaned up the dirt, oil, dead skin, and a foul odor began to fill the clinic. I can't even imagine how bad, like what sorts are, man. I honestly, I can't even do it. But what kills it is the fact that you've got the picture here and look at it. Oh man, it is crazy. How have you let yourself get into that state where you've literally got chunks? That is, it's proper gross. I read the story and I had to read it twice, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to share this with the people. I need to get back on my crazy stories because this world is mad and this is just bananas. Carrying on, they've said that they think that this build-up was there for 30 years. It broke apart like stone. I mean, I watched Game of Thrones not too long ago, and you got the stone men as well. So I read that and it made me think of them. I just don't understand. He said that his private parts hadn't been active for 30 years. Okay, that's fine, and I appreciate that. And not everybody's going to have active private parts. But surely you're going to see, like I said earlier, you're going to see that there's an issue and you need to get that issue sorted out. I just can't understand it. I can't fathom it. What is it said? Apparently he was reported to have a rather long, okay, and no ability to pull it back, okay. And then, yep, the urologist is giving some advice. I mean, I would have thought that's standard. I mean, why do you need to be urged? Surely you look after yourself. Sometimes I think to myself, do you know what? Is it just me, or am I assuming that people are all the same and normal and some people just don't know how to look after themselves. Well, clearly not, because in this case, I mean, let's have a look at the pictures again. Yeah, that is just bananas. You know, I just can't understand it. It is just a crazy, crazy world we live in. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, I just can't understand it, guys. But yeah, I had to share this story. As I said, it's only a quick video, but as I said, when I initially created this channel, the main things that I was concentrating on was, the recent passing of people, the celebration of people's lives, and this crazy world we live in, hence the title of my channel. And I said, I do feel like I've neglected the crazy side. So hopefully, well, you'll start to see a bit more of these stories. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm sort of speechless. I don't really know what to say. I like to look at things from a humorous point of view, but I don't know. When you just can't understand something, I just can't understand it. I think I'm gonna go make myself a drink and I was gonna say give it some thought, but no, I'm not gonna give it some thought. I don't really want to think about some other guy's smegma. Yeah, so there we are. But guys, let me know if you've got any thoughts. Put it in the comments. If you want a discussion, we could discuss. And in all seriousness, guys, if this is you, if you're seeing bits of hardened bits fall off you, sort it out, because it's not a good look. You don't want to wait 30 years and then this happens. Guys, I'll see you on the next episode of The Crazy World We Die In. Take care.